Okay, hello everyone. Welcome into another episode of The Artist Journey. Today we have the pleasure of speaking to Joint Dexter. So, like how we start every artist journey, we like to read the Yogi Tea and to start off from there. So, first, Joint's different. So I gave him some tea and he was like, "Pick for me." I don't even know. I don't know. Did it seep in yet? The taste?
Nope. Not
Do you want to
yet.
know? Do you want to know which one it is?
I'll take a guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna take one sip.
It was between. Do you remember? It was between. What was it? Elderberry lemon and turmeric.
Elderberry, lemon, and turmeric, honey, right? Can't really taste it, so I'm just gonna guess and say the one with the honey.
Yep, turmeric. Yep, and it has turmeric in it too. So yep.
Oh, you
you're
did
right.
both?
Well, no, I didn't.
Oh, okay. But the one that was had
Yeah.
honey.
Yeah.
Look at that. I'm a genius. Look at that. Never even tasted it before.
Yep. So in each yogi tea, there's a message on there too. So what does your message say?
Okay, hold up. Let's see what we rocking with. Gratitude leads to love. Damn. I guess you want to know what that means now. To be,
Yeah.
I think gratitude leads to love just means being thankful will allow you to be more appreciative and loving to the things and ones around you. So like, instead of being all negative about what's going on and generating negative energy out into the world, when you're thankful for stuff, the energy translates to everyone, which is another form of love.
That's true. That's a good response too, and a good interpretation. So Joint. Okay. So knowing you're an example for artists who, because your drive, you have such drive and ambition, and you move forward, and you just you have project after project that you're releasing. You're always collaborating and connecting with people. So, and that takes work. And it's not easy to do. It's not easy to put yourself out there in the first place, but to also do it and then do it well and then keep continuing to show up each time. So my question to you is, what is your why? What is your reason? Or do you do it because it's something that just because you want to, simple as that? Or is it something, deeper than that? What is your motivation?
My motivation is that I told myself that I was going to give my best effort to this journey, career, whatever you want to call it, until I'm 35. So until I'm 35, there cannot be no slowing down. There can't be no quitting. There can't be nothing that distracts me too far off to where I can't give my best effort. Because if I don't succeed, which is okay, as a music artist, whatever, right? If I'm not some rich and famous rapper, whatever, I just want to know that I gave my truest, most best effort, because I can die happy, like knowing that I tried. I didn't shortchange myself, because we all multifaceted. I don't have to be a rapper. You know what I mean? I might invent the next car that doesn't use gas. Like, there's a million things that I can do. But this is my first love and first passion. So I just wanted to honor it by giving it everything I can for at least a long enough period of time to see some results. But if I get to that period of time and the results ain't there, it's time to pivot.
Okay, that's your choice. So you have a timeline, a time cap off on it. Okay. So my next natural question to this, and you may or may not have an answer to it, but do you have no, I don't even want to talk about that okay. So what is your, if you make it to 35 and you're like, okay, this is not it, I'm going to do something. Do you know what their other passion is?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to first see how I can make $100,000 a year, and like what's either the quickest or what's calmest.
That's smart.
Path. So whether that's doing a trade, doing something with CDLs, doing whatever job, there's a bunch of different jobs and pathways to doing that. My biggest concern would be making sure that I'm making at least that amount per year, because at this point I've been making like they say that the average now is like 100K, but I don't believe that. I think the average is like 50, 60K. I feel like that's what most people make. That's what I've been making since I started working. No matter how many promotions or raises I've gotten, I haven't really gotten past 60K unless I was in management or something. So I want to make 100K a year. That's like my personal living expense. That would be double what I make now, which would be enough for me to take trips, buy stuff, hang out with family, start a savings, all of that great stuff. So I don't have a particular specific job. And I probably would still be doing some music related things.
Yeah.
That just wouldn't be the hardcore focus like it is right now.
Okay. Very, very well said. Thank you so much for sharing that. So going back to when you first started making music, when did you first start making music, and when did you decide to make the commitment to it? So that's two questions in one. So I'm just going to ask you the first one. So when did you first start making music, like to begin with?
I started rapping when I was 8.
Okay.
I started making music professionally 2 years ago. So that was when I decided to commit 2 years ago.
Okay. That's good.
But I had been rapping since I was 8 till like 20 something. Then I stopped and just lived life. I wasn't a rapper.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I think I still love that. I think I want to give it a try. I don't want to die knowing that I was so in love with this and I didn't try. Like I don't want to be 50 like I could have did that. Who's Little Uzi? I could have done that.
That's smart. I like your philosophy. I like that you say that you don't want to live in the what if mindset. You want to experience and give it your all at the very least. And that choice alone is powerful because you create a whole nother timeline for yourself versus like if you just did what was like expected of you, of wherever your upbringing was, of your environment or whatever, just doing that. But you're like, no, I want to create something, and you have something to move towards, which is powerful.
Big facts.
Yeah. So where are you from?
I'm from a town called Valdosta, Georgia. It's like right before you go to Florida, you got to pass through Valdosta.
I like that name. I never heard that before. I never heard of Valdosta.
Yeah, it's a college town and a military town. Other than that, it's nothing there.
Was there a lot of beaches?
No.
Nearby? Oh, there's no beaches?
It's country.
Okay. Valdosta. That's cool. So.
V-Town.
Yeah. Do you think you're, so living in Valdosta, you said you started making music when you were 8 years old. So what introduced you to music? Like who introduced you to, music in general? Like,
well, my dad had like a very large CD collection, so I was exposed to a lot of songs just in general, like a lot of music, because CDs was a thing back then, y'all. I'm aging myself there, but CDs was a thing, and my dad had a whole CD collection. He was in band, so I'm guessing he really loved music. Now, as far as rapping goes, I was on a school bus when I was 8 years old, and there's somebody that rode the bus with me, and he was rapping. He was like, "Hey, read this rap or whatever," and I rapped it or whatever. So all right, cool. And I think I went home and either wrote a rap. I think I wrote a rap, and then I came back the next day and rapped it for him. And from that day forward, I was a rapper. That. It's really that simple. From that I don't know what it was. Like I don't know why I attached to it so hard.
That's cool, because he probably was like, "Yo, that's dope."
That's probably what happened, and I was like,
"Oh, word, I'm gonna write another one."
Yeah. Probably.
Yes.
I can't remember that clearly, but most likely.
Yeah, there's a lecture from KRS-One, and he talks about hip hop in the early stages of hip hop, of how it was created, and to be put simply, it was just like someone said, "Yo, check out my rap." And then he did his rap, and his friend was like, "Yo, that's dope. Like, that's tight." That's his language. He said, "That's tight, man." And then he just started rapping again and doing it again. And then his friend was like, "Yo, you have to listen to him. He's good." Like, so it's just like someone telling you that you're talented usually is the first, like, that's the first thing, that first step towards that path. Like, think of like a child, I guess, drawing something, and they're like, "Wow, that's really good." It's gonna encourage you to keep going.
You know what? Yeah, that is crazy how powerful someone just uplifting you, like how far that could take a person.
Yep.
That is crazy.
Yep. So, and so yeah, that's cool. So you're hosting Artist for Artist showcase, where you spotlight indie artists in Atlanta. Can you tell us some about that?
So yeah, this showcase is basically my way of um, platforming people, like putting people in a spotlight that either I appreciate or the community appreciate or someone that may deserve the appreciation. Because I used to do an event where we would highlight one artist, and I just was like, okay, that's cool and that works, and it helps with teaching a lot of the artists in the community how to do a show. But I just feel like it's just so many people that deserve the love and the appreciation and the spotlight. So just because so this one is special.
Yeah.
The reason this one is special is because it's at East Atlanta Village Treehouse, and it's one of the last events that will be taking place at that venue.
Oh,
So that's why
okay.
it's so long. Because usually I wouldn't do a 5-hour event. Usually it'll be 3 hours, 2 hours.
Right.
But this one is 5 hours long because why not? It's one of the last
Okay.
events there. Like,
Yeah.
they're not allowing him to renew the lease.
Okay.
So that means they want somebody else to buy it or they want somebody else to use it.
Right.
It might turn into a restaurant. It might turn into a bar. We don't know what the fuck's going to happen to
Right.
it. So can we
Right.
curse here? My bad.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah. Everyone says ask that question, but yeah, you can
Okay.
you can curse.
All
From my knowledge, yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm not going to curse no more. That just came up.
No, I mean, yeah, you're just expressing yourself. So, yeah, so that's cool. I mean, but this isn't going to be the last event that you create for
Artist, no.
yeah, okay.
Not
so
at all. It's
that's
just like the
that's
first
good.
one to kind of just introduce the idea and to reintroduce my community into like an event that I'm doing. That's from me, not from something that I'm attached to.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like whoever wants to support Joint or the things that I do or the community that I have, providing that platform so they can do that.
Yes.
Because a lot of people ain't going back to the other platform. So because of that, where they gonna go? And I could have partnered with other people, but I just want to take that. I just want to take that responsibility and make sure things go the way that I feel like they should go, versus allowing it to be in someone else's hand and then being like, well,
Yeah.
it's not up to me. Now it's like it's up to me. So if I want to bless somebody, I could bless them.
That's beautiful. I mean, taking responsibility, that's wow. Because I feel like it's easy to not take responsibility or to wait or to just let it be, but to rise up and say, no, I'm putting my hands because I know it's safe here. So that's great. So your song "Too Geeked" music video is dope. So I really
Appreciate
like I like the sequence. I like the storyline, the house party theme. When I saw it, I thought about it. Just brought back memories of like those 90s movies, like those old school movies. They have the house party. Yeah. So what was first of all, how long did it take you to film this? Because it was very thought out and well put together. And I could see that you put a lot of time and energy into it. So how long did it take you to create this, the music video specifically, but also how long did it take you to write the song as well?
The song was like, I wrote it in the studio. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't nothing that took deep thought. There's an artist out there. His name is Juice 2 Geek. It's my bro. And we wanted to work together. We met at an event. I like his style. I say, let's work together. You do a song for me, I do a song for you. So I put a verse on one of his songs. He put a verse on one of my songs. My song happened to be 2 Geeked, named after Juice 2 Geek. I like to pay homage to the people I work with. So we both are stoner artists. We just talk a lot about smoking. So it's only right that we make a song about smoking. Now, the verse was just me rapping. Like, I didn't even talk about smoking. In my verse, I didn't even talk about smoking in my verse. I just was rapping. So made it in studio. That's how it came about. Now, the theme of the video was just the idea. It was like, how can we do a music video together? And I was like, let's do a house party thing. Let's do like a house party gone wrong type of thing. Like, easy storyline. I like to make my work cinematic. Make it entertaining more than just a video, like a story. So it didn't take long to come up with. As far as filming goes, probably like 6 hours, only because we were actually hanging out.
Okay.
So in between the shots, we were actually just chilling.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
6 hours is not bad at all.
It might have even been shorter than that. I can't even cap you. Like, it wasn't hard because I if it's my work and I know what my vision is, chop chop. Like, ain't no reason to, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm on it.
On fire.
So it wasn't hard to do. Everybody was cooperative. I think it came out well. I did all the editing. I did the storyboarding. I invited all the excuse me. Sorry. See, this has been off like for days, and I've been missing phone calls, so I just turned it back on.
It's okay.
So as I was saying, I edited it. I did the storyboarding. I did the casting. Only thing I didn't do was hold the camera. You know what I mean? Shout out to Crush Velvet Films. That's my partner that helped me with it as well. But yeah, so it didn't take long. It was very fun, and I think it came out great. It could have been a little better, but like, I'm happy for what we did do, and I learned a lot about directing and editing and lighting.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you liked it too. That's cool.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, I like it a lot. I like a lot of your songs too. There's another song I'm talking about. I'm thinking about it now. So the music video Za, that's another song. That's a recent song that you just released.
Yeah, that's
right?
the most recent release.
That's your most recent release. Yeah, and that's a stoner song, and I like that song. It's a banger. It's a vibe because you just like it's a chill, like the song is a vibe. So so how long did it take you to film that? Was it 6 hours too, or?
Nah. So I'm part of a music festival called Camper Trip.
Okay, right.
So I'm doing a collaboration project with Follow Me ATL. That's a platform and a collective. So I'm working with the collective. That's all the artists that's going to be on the project. It's about 16 to 20 of us. And so we had 2 weeks worth of studio sessions. And we went back and we picked out the songs we like. So we're shooting videos for the songs we like, releasing them, and pretty much promoting together, working as a team to kind of expand everybody's brand. So going back into Camper Trip, I invited the whole team out, and True, one of the leaders, he had the idea of shooting the Zao music video while we were there. So we just shot it while we was out there.
Okay. That's nice.
But it was fun though. It was it was fun. I loved the song. The video is a vibe. It was very HD.
It looked like you had a lot of fun creating it.
For sure.
What would you say your best memory is in the creation of that video?
Just the fact that they showed up.
Yeah.
Just the fact that everybody showed up and everybody had a good time and everybody remembers it. And even to today, they be like, when's the next one? So that right there to me, it's like, okay, bet.
Yeah.
Bet. All right, cool.
Yeah, that's great. So what advice can you give to artists who may be hesitant to do the work based on fear they may have?
Don't let fear get in the way of your dreams.
Okay.
And that's not even just about music. That's just life.
Yeah. Yep. Would you say that's easier said than done?
It depends on what that fear is. It could be different for different people. Like my only fear would be to invest all of this money and time and energy and to come out with nothing. Right? So that's a possibility. But I ain't letting it stop me. I'm still going.
Yeah, you're also making moments. You're making memories. You're
Facts.
making experiences.
All of that matters.
Yeah, and the one thing that I find it to be cool is that you're making timeless music, because once you put something out there, it's out there and it's always going to be out there. And I think that's beautiful too.
That's a fact. Big facts.
Yeah. So you have a lot of projects that you work on and you're always working. So how do you manage time? Do you have a time management system?
Nope.
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 I didn't. So you just get up and you just get to, like, you just do it. You just have it. You just know what you need to do. And you just do. It just gets done.
Yeah, I've been blessed. I just surround myself with like-minded individuals, and that also helps. Like when it's not just you, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, if it would just be baby, I'd sleep in. But because I know this whole group of people dependent on me, it's a lot easier to be like, all right, oh, I gotta get up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got to go to such and such, or I got to go support such and such, or I got to go do whatever. That makes it easier. But I am now after recent events reinventing my schedule and what that looks like, and looking into my time management because I want to include more self love in my schedule. So
That's a fantastic idea.
yeah, for sure. No, we got to, and I encourage everybody to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because whatever that looks like for you, self love, adding that to your schedule, that's a game changer. There's a there's a man who he's a public speaker. His name is Jim Rohn, and he talks about financial growth and personal development. And one of the things that he says is, if you don't like how things are, change them. Things aren't going to change until you change. You know, things aren't going to get better until you get better. You want to increase your income, you want to increase your way of living, work on yourself. You are the biggest investment that you can invest in is yourself. You know, things around you will change as soon as you do, or as slow as you change, as soon as you get things moving. So that's when you said that reminded me of that, because adding self-love to your schedule and being mindful of your actions is a game changer. Absolutely.
Yeah, I've done a lot of helping other people and realized that I needed to put some of that help into my own life, you know, my own being. So, you know.
Yeah. So, do you have any new projects or releases that you're putting out soon that we have to look forward to?
I am getting my funds together because I'm going to do a rebrand soon. So a lot of my music is going to be taken down. Some of it will be re-released, the songs that are quality enough, in my opinion. Because just since being in the industry now, my whole perspective on releases and music and songs, going back to kind of the conversation we was having earlier in the kitchen about like the value of music.
Yeah.
And with understanding that it's two ways you can go about it. You can not care, and you could just put all your art out and just be like, look at all my different art and the different pictures and paintings and projects I got. Or you could be more intentional and like, okay, so I got 80 songs. I'm going to pick these 8. All right, we're going to put focus on this song. All right, let's see what that happens. We're going to put focus on this song. Let's see what happens. And I'm in that bag now, because before it was just like, I'm making my art. I'm going to put my art out, keep it moving. Eventually, it's kind of like YouTube. If you've never heard this before, when you do YouTube or content creation of any kind, you want to stockpile.
Yeah.
So that it's like, once you start going, it's like automatic and it keeps going.
That's what we're doing here at the Artist Journey. So
right. So
yeah.
If you stockpile it, then when you press play on the automation and get everything rolling, first off, that takes some of the pressure off of you to not have to like be constantly like, all right, I need to upload. Okay, I need to get this done. It's like if you do it all in advance, it's going to come out a lot smoother. And the second thing about that is I want all of my work to get an appropriate amount of appreciation and time. Like I have a lot of great music, so a lot of the reasons people haven't heard it is because I didn't show it to them or give the songs time to be heard or seen. That's why it's called a single. You push that record. So yeah. Okay. I want to do that for all the songs that I love.
That sounds great. And that sounds like a good plan too, because it's not about like, I feel like quality over quantity is basically what you're saying, is quality over quantity. And when you put out good quality music and video and artwork and time and energy, you're going to attract the right people, you know. And I think that's important, is attracting the right people and the right experiences, and, you know, just putting it out there. And then that's what's going to be the stairs to success, from my interpretation. So
yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. So and the final question that I have for you is, what are you most proud of in your journey?
that I'm still going after all the BS I've been through. I'll say that. I'm proud of that. It's a lot of tricky waters in this ocean. There's a lot of interesting characters in this industry, or all the damn industries in the world, in life. So I'm proud of me. I'm still here. I'm still going. I ain't give up. Like I said, I wasn't gonna give up, but I ain't gave up. So I'm proud that I'm still going. You know.
I'm happy for you, and I'm proud of you too.
I accept that. I received that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, you guys, this is the artist journey, and it's been a pleasure, Joint, and I am so happy that you were able to come and talk with us today, and we hope to see you again. So until next time, you guys, have a great rest of your day. Bye.